words there
is
that weren't attached to anything. They were actually completely unconnected to the conversation. What I said to you was, we are looking at physical riverbeds. You then
I
went on to
understand right now. I
theology
am dealing
and
with a
just spoke out your
delusional
arse, if I'm
person,
being honest.
and
Sorry.
I'm trying to change the topic to something I can actually help you out with instead of
Why do you
reinforcing your
Why
delusions.
do you need to help me out when we're talking about physical structures that we can find?
Because you're an unrighteous theist that's rejecting the truth. You've already seen the
What,
trees. You know no gods exist.
what makes me unrighteous?
You want to send an evil to exist outside of a conceptual nature so that you could pretend to be a main character in an imaginary cosmic battle of good and evil.
How old are you, mate?
Probably around your age.
Okay, can we act it then?
I am.
Okay, cool. I just thought, you've got a debate channel, we're discussing things, then you tell me
Yeah,
about
you're
my
rejecting the
personality.
truth in your unrighteousness. You've seen the trees. You already know the truth.
How do
The
you
self-evident truth of our shared naturalistic, atheistic reality has been revealed to all of sound mind through both natural and special revelation in an undeniable way.
How do you know what I know?
Because you've seen the trees. We've all seen the trees. You have eyeballs. You're looking at the screen.
Creation testifies of a creator.
No, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
you
let's
can't even
go on to
provide an
creation.
explanation for trees from the initial
Let's go on to
state.
creation.
Adam, I have a challenge that I have provided
listen,
to every
you've already
theist that's
stepped
been on the
aside.
platform.
Every time you step, you burn
Adam,
the
look at the
feet.
bottom of the screen. I have a challenge that I've provided to every theist debater that's been on the platform and every atheist debater on the platform, and no theists have succeeded in this. Adam, I want you to prove to us you have a coherent worldview and provide an explanation for trees from the initial state.
No,
go.
From the initial state, well, nothing can't create everything. From nothing, you have the Big Bang Theory, which is untestable. And from the explosion is chaos. Chaos can't come into order. It's anti-science for chaos to ever go back into order, just more chaos. So how can you have creation and a tree that has all of its structures and beauty that's based on pi, a repeatable number found in nature, and logarithms as well? So how do we have this mathematical patterns found in nature in a structure that came from nothing through an explosion of chaos, coming back into order, doing the polar opposite of what science actually says it can do? But then you say that I'm crazy, but you have faith in
Adam, what was it that I asked you to provide? Do you remember?
Oh, something about a tree, Meg. Can you explain a tree?
You can't even remember because you're so lost.
Hang on 2 seconds.
I can see the crazy in your eyes, Adam.
That's great. When people can't attack the argument,
you couldn't even explain how we got trees, bro. You were added to the tally. We have had 0 out of 51 Christians provide a coherent explanation for trees. You guys saw it here live.
Okay, watch this one. It's 3 letters. God.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry.
God. So can you tell me how we get matter from nothing?
What do you mean by nothing?
Well, we can go into.
Are you talking philosophical nothing, or are you talking about quantum physics nothing?
Do you know quantum physics? I was just about to go there.
Are you talking quantum physics nothing, or are you talking philosophical nothing?
Do you understand quantum?
Don't ask me these questions. So I'm asking
making a documentary on quantum physics.
I'm asking you. I'm sure you are. I'm asking you a very simple question. Are you talking about quantum physics nothing?
Yes.
That would be like quantum fields or quantum void, which is not philosophical nothing, which would not be the absence of everything.
No.
It's simply the absence of material. There is still immaterial stuff there. There's still stuff there.
Yeah.
So
potential.
If you're asking and you're doing a documentary on quantum
physics,
field theory.
No, physics, because you can't split any of the properties from each other. They're all rolled up together in a ball of 7.
If you're doing a documentary around quantum physics, ultimately a part of that is going to be quantum field theory, And if you're doing any part of a documentary on quantum field theory, you're going to be stating that these are the fundamental things in reality.
Yeah.
They are immaterial and they are physical and they are stuff.
Yes.
Is that a part of your documentary?
Yes.
Okay. And so how do you get from the initial state to the Big Bang according to quantum physics?
We don't. He says he's the light of the world, and through him.
So how does quantum physics say we get from the Big Bang, or from the initial state to the Big Bang?
We don't believe in the Big Bang.
How does quantum physics say that we get from the initial state to the Big Bang?
We don't believe in the
I'm asking, how does quantum physics say we get from the initial state to the Big Bang?
We don't say that. Quantum physics doesn't say that.
You don't say that.
Quantum physicists.
Thank you so much for chat. It's greatly appreciated. He says, Adam, you do not have nothing. Physicists.
The opinions of idiots paying you $5.
There is no oblivion. We cannot demonstrate it. The fuck you mean? Great question, Oceanus. Thank you so much for the super chat.
You're partaking in quantum physics by using the internet, by information traveling through light. There's fiber optics. So just by you engaging
so
in this
Adam,
reality,
I asked you a very specific question.
Look, you passed.
Can you?
You passed
I'll do this. I'll do this. Not even the main idea. Can you name any of the ideas that there are mathematical models for as to how the universe transitioned from the quote unquote nothing state, which would be a quantum void or quantum vacuum? Listen, Adam, I'm asking you a question. You can laugh, but you're going to respond to my question. You're going to look stupid as fuck.
But I'll point out the flaws in your question.
What are any of the explanations for how we get from the quote unquote nothing or the quantum void state to the Big Bang?
Quantum void state. Maybe I've not learned of this. What's that?
The initial state would be either like a quantum void, quantum vacuum.
What's a quantum void and quantum vacuum?
Fundamental quantum field, something like that.
Well, okay, all three things that you just said are nonsense. Tell me what one of them is.
Quantum field is there's 26 of them currently. They're the underlying substrate of reality. They're what all this stuff emerges from. They're what all the material emerges from. So
the invisible realm.
If you're just going to sit here and laugh at me, I'm not going to be teaching
There's no humility in you.
If you're just going to sit here and laugh at me, I'm just not going to teach you anything.
Okay, so you're talking about the invisible things making the visible things. The Bible says that.
So do you think quantum fields are God?
No. God doesn't contradict the spiritual realm. God is spirit.
Are you capable of analyzing a logical argument?
Yes, I'm talking logically now.
Because the argument you gave, no, you're not. The argument you gave me earlier was insane. You didn't even finish it.
Okay,
your mind is so all over the place, you couldn't even finish your syllogism.
Tell me what syllogism means.
You don't even know what a syllogism is.
I don't. What does it mean, though? Correct me. I don't. What does it mean?
It's two premises and a conclusion.
So you gave two premises and a conclusion. Did you do quantum theory?
I asked you for because you said.
Don't interrupt when I'm talking.
Why are you over? Okay, I'm not doing this. You're going to listen to me.
Just have some mannerism.
I asked you to provide a argument earlier, Adam. I generally don't mute people ever, but you are sitting here over talking me, and this is not okay. I asked you to provide an argument earlier when you asked me if your position was logical, because that's how I would analyze if your position was logical.
Cool.
And you failed to provide a syllogism. So I'm going to say your position is not logical, Adam. And also, I have to play this. I'll unmute you, but I have to play this. Oceanus Helios, thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. He says, Adam, your scientific illiteracy is your problem, not ours. Maybe educate yourself and embrace reality for once in your life. Thank you so much for the super chat, Oceanus. Greatly appreciated. And what's going on, Kurt?
Adam.
And 1 second, we also have Josh in the back. Is that which Josh is this?
Yeah, I'm the regular Josh.
Cool. There's just a few Joshes that have been calling in, so just checking. Sorry, it's an open panel, so just getting everybody up here.
Can I just say hello to Adam?
Hey,
one of my buddies. I love Adam. He's cool. He's a little more on like the flat earthy side of things, but
I can tell.
Yeah, but go ahead.
We grasped that.
Yeah, I am. Have you studied that area?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, we don't talk flat Earth on the channel.
Not
it's
stupid.
kind of a joke.
Okay.
They
Well, you
don't
made
talk
a
about
statement. You haven't studied it, so therefore you're not stupid.
No, it's a banned topic on the channel. That's just not something we talk about,
Fine,
right?
That's fine. I'm bored of it anyway. I like quantum physics at the moment.
How do you use Google Earth?
You look, you roll over the area.
Do you know how they take those pictures?
I don't care. Go to it.
Do you know how they take those pictures?
Hey,
have no idea.
Kurt, you want to see a really
A
funny
hot air balloon with a camera on it.
Hey, Kurt,
A
you want to
hot
see
air
a really
balloon.
funny? Hey, Kurt, you want to see a really funny syllogism real quick?
Sure.
Check this out. It's super funny. It's like the funniest joke I've ever seen. Keep in mind that these 4 lines are actually just 2 syllogisms, or 2, not
These are
syllogisms, 2
syllogisms?
premises. I'm sorry. So 1 and then 2. So that's premise 1 and premise 2. And so this is his syllogism.
You might need to push it over.
See if you can guess the conclusion.
Yeah.
It's cutting off the first part of it, like on the screen.
Premise 1, the Garden of Eden describes
No,
4 rivers coming out of it.
I hit enter, so it's down here. This is the rest of premise 1 right here. So tell me if this would lead to any conclusion you could predict, possibly.
I'm saying like the first like couple words, like on the left-hand side. Or hold on, does it start right there where the Garden of Eden?
So premise 1 is the Garden of Eden describing 4 rivers coming out of it. And premise 2 is if we go back and look for the Garden of Eden, the land, what it would produce, are talking about the onyx of a certain area, the gold of a certain area.
Well, you bring the scriptures for it. Where do we go to the scriptures?
So can you predict what the conclusion from this would be, Kurt?
I cannot. I cannot even see how someone could even draw an inference from it.
No, this is like a crazy person's ramblings.
No. I get it, guys. I get it. So basically, there's 4 rivers, right? Premise 1.
Cool.
When you look it up on Google Earth, you can see 4 rivers. Premise 2. Conclusion: the Garden of Eden is on Earth. I think that's what it is.
The Garden of Eden. Well, we could start there. That would how you would build into trusting the Bible. So first,
I disagree with you completely. I'm just trying to interpret it.
Adam, after deep analysis of your argument, I'm going to have to say your position is not logical.
should we just bring up the scriptures? If you go to Genesis 2:10-14, we could read it. It's like 4 verses.
That's not going to make a difference. I'm looking at the form of the argument. You only provided 2 premises.
Well,
there's
don't
no
we do what
conclusion.
I claim
There's
the word of God.
Oh, because there's no inference rule in your argument, right? And so there's no way to guess what your
Do you
conclusion
use
would be.
big words
This
to
is
sound
not going to
intelligent?
be a valid argument, Adam.
Do you just use big words to sound intelligent?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
This
people.
is Logic 101. You asked me if your argument is logical.
Do you
I'm
remember
telling
those-
you it's not.
Do you remember those people I told you about that just waved the flag? Oh, atheism! I just think I'm trying to meet you in the middle and say, hey, should we look at what the Word of God says? And then anyone who actually cares doesn't want to wave a flag.
Adam, there are 3rd graders who have a better understanding of these texts than you do.
That's incredible.
So you're really not one to
Very
be talking
intelligent.
about someone waving the flag and
They
showing an
must be
allegiance.
very intelligent.
You have a blinding affinity fixation for a bundle of beliefs that you've adopted uncritically.
You don't know what.
And
I
you
believe.
need
That's
to
what-
examine the actual basis of those beliefs.
You don't
So-
know. You don't know what I believe.
Let me run you through
Okay,
Genesis
you can
2 in your
statement.
argument. Let me run you through Genesis 2 in your argument.
Genesis
Okay.
2:10-14 for the audience.
Yeah. Genesis 2
10,
presupposes
14.
that the geography and structures of Mesopotamia look the same post-flood as they did pre-flood. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So do you understand what the destructive level of the Noachic flood would have been?
Water rises, mate. It's just.
And are you familiar with what happened to the structure of land when lots of water leaves it suddenly?
Yeah, it would kick up all the mud and at least sedimentary layers of rock, wouldn't it?
The shape of the land and the shape.
Like the waters of the deep.
Left-handed Jedi with a super chat. Thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated. They say, in the beginning, humans created God in their image. Wonderful point, left-handed Jedi. Thank you very much.
But we don't need to address that. We just need to address what language that this story would have been transmitted to.
Do you know how to
the
read
Hebrews in? So what language would it have originally been written in?
What, the Genesis story?
Yeah, what language would it have originally been written?
It was written in Hebrew. It was
written in Hebrew.
Yeah.
So when was it written?
Well, we believe, the Christians believe, that Moses got the first 5 books. But how we can know that is because of the biblical code.
So you wait. So you're saying Moses wrote it? Moses wrote it. Is that right?
Well, yeah, but we know that God wrote
it.
Okay,
wait. So Moses wrote it. Wait a second. And what year did Moses write?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, wow. I thought you studied the Bible to try to disprove it.
Do you think that anyone knows everything?
I think that most people who believe God wrote a book and that they know the language he wrote it in would want to know when it was written.
Do you know how big the Bible is?
Especially if it's the most important text to their proof of the existence of the God.
How big the Bible is?
I'm talking to you about Genesis 2 and you're asking me questions back. I'm asking you specifically, when did Moses live? You must have a rough idea.
4,000 years ago.
You think Moses lived 4,000 years ago?
Of law, 2,000 years of grace.
So you think Moses lived 4,000 years ago. So do you think the earth is over 7,000 years old?
What's this got to do with the question that we're asking?
I just want to give a little context real quick about Adam. You guys know Toronto Bible Study, right?
Yeah, he's probably friends with him.
Yeah, so they're like 2 peas in a pod. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're partners in ignorance.
I don't know.
So 4,000 years ago, do you think that the language of Hebrew existed?
Yeah, it's Paleo-Hebrew.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. 4,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's called Paleo-Hebrew.
So you're saying that in like
I haven't seen it.
1975 BCE, there was Paleo-Hebrew.
It's 1 o'clock.
2 seconds, guys. It's just 2 seconds. I'm going to shut the door, please.
It is 1 o'clock. I'm listening from upstairs.
You just shut both doors.
Please. Don't ask me to shut both doors. Shut your mouth.
Okay. I'll come to my no, 2 seconds.
It's not my fault. I want to sleep and the neighbors want to sleep.
Fine. Come. Shut the door. Click the door. Click it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to wrap up soon.
I hear that.
It's late in the UK.
Yeah. So Adam, you understand that in 1975 BCE, there wasn't even a Northwest Semitic language, right?
Who told you that?
The facts of the case from archaeology.
No. We have all sorts. We have the Rosetta Stone. That's hilarious.
Do you know when the Rosetta Stone was written? Adam, do you know when the Rosetta Stone was written?
Raise your voice. Let's talk quietly.
Well, don't talk to me about things that you have literally no clue about as if I don't know them. Do you know when the Rosetta Stone was written?
Why do you presume what I know?
I don't. I presume you know fuck all. That's why I'm not trying to waste time explaining the things to you that you already don't know. But you asked me if I know about the Rosetta Stone, and I do. Do you know when it was written?
Yeah, I think I do.
And what languages are on it?
Earlier than Moses, and
what languages are on the Rosetta Stone that are earlier than Moses?
It had Sanskrit.
You think there's Sanskrit on the Rosetta Stone?
I think so. I'm gonna check.
Adam, you tried to disprove the Bible for maybe a half a minute. You literally know nothing. Your fund of knowledge is overdrawn.
That's crazy. You just keep making statements. That's really weird. You just keep making statements.
No, I don't need to make statements to display to the audience just how blatantly and deliberately.
Okay, hold on. Let me help you out.
2 seconds. I'm going to have a discussion. 2 seconons.
Just start over and give
Adam, is there Greek on the Rosetta Stone? Yes or no?
It's not Greek on the Rosetta Stone. Well, listen,
okay, so you just don't know shit. You couldn't find your asshole with a colonoscopy.
Kurt, Kurt, I pointed out the crazy before Josh even pointed out he was a flat earther. Like I pointed out the crazy a long time ago.
Yeah, it's bad.
We're
bro.
very
Hold
aware
on,
of
Adam,
what's
you
going on.
shouldn't be
It's
talking
crazy.
to people about things.
Yeah,
You should be
I'm
learning
you guys.
things.
Look,
Name
Adam,
me one
just
thing I've said that's
start over.
crazy.
Just start over, Adam. Adam, start over. What is your best argument for God?
Oh, he already
best
tried.
argument for
The
God.
4 rivers coming out of the Garden of Eden.
No, 2 seconds. Oh, don't be stupid. I would probably go Sodom and Gomorrah.
Like, archaeologically, you're
Yeah.
saying that there's a place that exists that has brimstone and fire all over it,
Yes.
and that's evidence of. Oh my
Oh
God!
my God.
2 seconds,
No.
Josh. What would you do?
No,
Seconds.
you don't like that sound. I promise.
Tell me the evidence it would leave. Make a hypothesis, and then I'll show you it and see if it matches up. So you know the Bible story: brimstone and fire, ash. No, nothing would grow on the inside. Everything would be salted. He would leave it there for a testament. You tell me what evidence it would leave behind. Make a hypothesis, and then match the hypothesis against the archaeology. The floor's yours, mate. Take as long as you want. Make a
I'm a Christian, as you already know, Adam. Right?
Who
right.
have debated? Have I met you before?
Of course, man. That's why I came in here saying you're my friend. You don't listen, do you?
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I thought you were attacking me.
I'm not attacking. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to reset so you can make your argument again.
I don't need to reset. The best evidence for the Bible is Sodom and Gomorrah.
You had barely brought that up until now.
You've watched. That's what I argue with all the time for years. I defeat
Not for you.
Muslims with it time and
You
time
haven't
again.
been here for years. You've only been here for like 20 minutes.
No, I have my own channel, bro.
I know you have your channel. I've been on your channel. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly. You're once saved, always saved. Free gracer. I get it. But the point is that you're arguing that Sodom and Gomorrah is the best evidence for. Okay.
Yes.
How do you know that somebody didn't witness, like the brimstone and fire, and then write it after the fact?
Well, where did it come from? It doesn't mean it's a supernatural event. The evidence is supernatural.
There's nothing supernatural about it. Super volcanoes blow up all the time, and
perfect,
fire,
Josh.
brimstone everywhere.
Josh, in that area, because this.
But you're not arguing with me. You're arguing with the
2 seconds,
atheists.
Josh. In that,
we can do this on your channel.
Josh, in that area, I've looked at the counter argument. Tell me, there's a fissure, a break in the Golan Heights is the only area. There's no volcanic activity around Israel.
If it's a super volcano, it wouldn't need to be anywhere around it. It would.
So did it?
You would have
two
fire
seconds, Josh.
coming in from thousands of miles away.
Josh, if it was a supernatural thing, it said it happened in the city. If you left the city, we wouldn't see these balls of sulfur. So I want the parameters to be so precise, there's no give or take. Have you looked at the evidence, Josh?
I've seen Ron Wyatt's videos.
Okay, cool. So why you think that that's not it?
No, I think he's like clout chasing and trying to
Forget the
like.
person. I'm talking about the evidence. People always pretend that they've seen something. They haven't studied it.
The guy claims that he.
I don't care
like,
about. Stop missing the
Ark of the
person. This Kurt before was trying to
Covenant.
attack me. I don't care about Ron Wyatt. I care if it was a black nun with 3 legs.
Why does she have 3 legs?
I don't care. Doesn't matter who found
That's
it.
the problem, Adam. You don't care. How are you ever gonna save these guys from hell if you don't care?
Josh, are you okay?
Yeah. What?
Just relax, bro. I don't. You're coming and attacking my arguments. I'm saying now you're attacking a person. Ron Wyatt. I don't care who he is. I look at the evidence. Have you looked at the evidence?
Yes, I saw a documentary.
Okay, perfect. And did that documentary perfectly match up with the Bible?
No, it actually, even like things like the
You haven't
Exodus.
looked at it. You've been disingenuous, or you haven't looked at it. You're lying.
So what are you saying, that it only rained on Sodom and Gomorrah and
That's
the
what the
surrounding
Bible
areas?
says, and the evidence backs it up. I die on this rock for years, mate. I just destroyed Orthodox Muslim with it, playing it in the background as he was denying it. That's the last video I did. I've done this gimmick for years.
That's the thing, Adam. It's just the gimmick. It's just the ploy. You're operating on false assumptions. Have you been there yourself to pick up the brimstone and fire?
No, but you can buy it online.
Then there you go. You're refuted, bro.
Josh, are you okay? You've got personal vendetta against me because maybe we share different theology. I'm trying to go to the evidence, and then you're just acting like these guys.
Look. You think they're gonna buy it any more than I am?
Well, they could at least 2 seconds. They could at least have the brains.
Here's the problem. The Bible says that there's a place, Sodom and Gomorrah, that got burned.
Follow the statement that I've made and check it out.
Next, you're gonna tell me that.
Point of moderation. I put the bounty buybacks in the bottom of the screen. We have Dustin Buck in the back. He currently has a $2 bounty for mute evading. So if anybody would like Dustin Buck to join the panel, he's got a $2 bounty currently.
Let me go 1-to-1 with this, Josh. Josh,
hey, no,
I don't know
Adam,
what your problem is with me. I don't care.
If you buy Dustin's bounty, I'll have this one-on-one with you. It's $2.
You want to go 1-on-1 with me?
But you gotta get Dustin in here. $2. $2 super chat.
Well, he's saying he'll do a bloodbath with you, but he wants you to buy Dustin in because Dustin had mute evaded, which is just like I just apply whatever the mute was to the bounty if they mute evade, right?
So I'll tell you what, guys. Why don't we do? How do I share my screen and we play the evidence in the background with no sound on, and then the audience and you can try and
How long is it?
There's thousands of people have been there.
No, but how long is this evidence that you have? Is it 2 minutes long?
No.
It's like a 30-minute thing?
You can just play it in the background as we're talking. It's visual evidence. You can go with a drone yourself.
Oh, yeah. No, $2 super chat isn't going to get you all that. But go ahead.
Josh.
And Dustin did drop out of the back.
Josh, 2 seconds. Do you believe that the Bible...
Dustin is no longer in the back.
Yeah, well, I believe that there is a Sodom and there is a Gomorrah, and it did get burned down by brimstone and fire. I believe that the evidence that has been presented in recent times to claim that this is the actual site of Sodom and Gomorrah, I'm a little skeptical about that. That doesn't mean I don't believe
wait a minute. Dustin Buck's bounty did get cleared. Madam President Peggy did clear his bounty. So I think that's what they're saying. So I'll clear that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. So Dustin, if you're in the audience.
Tacos, just point of moderation. Is it paying it off or doubling it?
Doubling. I was thinking that was doubling. I'm sorry, that's $4 now. You're right. I can't read. I apologize. So that is actually $4.
No. Wait, who's the arbitrator of the deciphering?
I don't. Madam, can you clarify in chat, because that could go either way depending on how you read that, honestly. So, but I think you are right, Kurt. So I'm going to double it temporarily. So Dustin, 0 out of $4. Sorry, I'm sorry. You're right. I probably interpreted that incorrectly.
Why don't we just
You see how this happens in real time? How we misinterpreted that?
No. Where you dub? Oh, he says, well, his bounty's gone.
Oh,
so I think he's saying he was clearing it.
It's just misspelling Dustin.
Yes. So and so that's how I interpreted it initially. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
it's clear.
Obviously,
so Dustin, if you want to call back in, your bounty is cleared. They did clarify. Yep, they did clarify he was paying your fee. So if you want to return, you are now unbanned.
Hold on, let me send him an email.
Okay,
thank you so much, Madam President Piggy. Greatly appreciate the super chat.
Taco, as much as I love to see the grey hairs on my fat face, there's a video in the private chat you can play on silent, so we don't need people to tell us what it is. Just play it in the background as we're talking. Pretend your audience have got eyes and reason inside their head.
You're more likely to get a camel to go through the head of a needle than to ask Taco to play.
All you have to do for that one, the camel and the eye of the needle. The eye of the needle is the gate. You have to take off the luggage, and then the camel has to bend.
Bro, do you like spend all day like online, like looking up Bible conspiracies debunked? Like, what do you do? Adam, come on, let's be honest.
I'm autistic and I study 10 hours a day for the past 7 years, so everything.
Yeah, I've been watching you for the past 5 years of that, okay?
I've been on the internet for 5 years, mate. I've been too busy studying.
Look, man, Adam, since you first popped up, I've seen you. You started showing up around the Praise I Am show, started showing up around the Standing for Truth show and all these other different Orthodox channels and the Christian King. I know your face and I know exactly what you're teaching, and you're not convincing anybody here. Actually, you're almost about to deconvert me.
Great. Congratulations. That's a statement. All you seem to be doing is making personal attacks rather than dealing with the evidence.
There has been no personal attack.
Okay, maybe I've got soft skin. I love you, Josh.
I don't know what have I said. What have I said that you consider a personal attack?
Do you know what fruits of the spirit are?
Yeah, you don't have it.
So
homosexuals who like to breathe like God's Holy Spirit.
I want to point out that this is a Jesus YouTube, and when I go to Wikipedia,
let me play the video.
Sodom and Gomorrah, which I can actually display on the screen without having to worry about copyright shit.
Hey. Why don't we just play the video on silent?
If I do this, I don't actually have to worry about copyright shit, and this will solve our problem. So I'm just going to display.
Why don't you just send it into the chat for your audience?
I'm just going to display the current information that we have on Sodom
from
and Gomorrah.
Wikipedia. Great.
Yeah. That has the official links and all that to all sorts of scholarly sources, right?
Cool. So why don't you just share that thing in the chat, in the private chat? Why don't you put it in the public chat?
Are you saying Wikipedia is wrong?
No. Now,
Adam, are you familiar with?
If we look at the historicity,
can't you pay to change Wikipedia?
Some naturalistic.
2 seconds. Can't you pay to change Wikipedia?
I don't think you pay. I think you just get editor privileges.
In the event the story has historical basis, some naturalistic explanations have been proposed to explain the devastation of the cities as described in the Bible, including a natural disaster. Goes through some stuff right here, right?
Read it.
It goes over some possible.
But do you see
right?
that
But
do you see there's a timeline? Can I just make a point of moderation here?
Hang on. There's something specific on here I'm trying to find.
No, I want to make a point. He said Moses existed in 1975, but these timings for the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah are all like 1600, 1500. So he's saying that Moses came before the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah.
All right. So
why am I saying that?
You said Moses was 4,000 years ago.
Yeah. And do I agree with this timeline?
Oh, when's your timeline for Sodom and Gomorrah?
Well, Abraham and Lot.
So when's your timeline?
I don't know, 5,000 years ago, roughly.
Before 5,000 years ago.
Before
so
Moses.
you don't accept the genealogy in Genesis then?
Of course I do.
Well, that doesn't give you enough time.
Weeks on the genealogy of Matthew.
Then it doesn't give you enough time. The genealogy in Matthew is like clearly false.
Yeah, but no, it's designing to show him as a messianic priest.
So it's saying that.
Yeah, in other words, it's false. He's just making stuff up.
No, he's not.
This page is.
I just studied this. Stick to Matthew.
So this I just read through this.
Genealogy.
Why are you over talking me? So I'm going through this. All the possible sites, and they've all been falsified.
Come on up, P. Mars.
Because Wikipedia says it. All right, mate. You win. Your audience isn't clever enough, and you won't play it because of copyright. I get it. So if that's the level that you want to take a win.
No, Adam, the video is ridiculous. It's just people looking at natural geological formations and crushing them in their hand. It's not anything serious.
Kurt, have you done it? Have you been there?
Yeah, actually, no. Adam, it says that some of the water in that area is so dense with salt that you can literally float on it without having to do anything. So all of that just goes into the clouds and just rains down as just a geological phenomenon. What are you talking about?
Lakes without outlets always develop these problems. We get the same problems at Salt Lake, and we get the same problems at Mono Lake and at the Salton Sea. These are common problems in lakes that don't have an outlet.
Are you reading this from where?
You get geochemistry that happens. I'm reading it from having been to school.
Are you asking me if I'm a Christian?
Yeah.
Of course, bro. I can actually use science to explain how it's possible that you have a formation where it looks like there's brimstone and fire, but in reality, it's just salt condensing from the clouds that are in the high density sodium.
Does salt set on fire? Does salt set on fire?
Would you be okay with saying that God used that? This is how God made it brimstone.
Does salt set on fire?
Anything that can oxidize can set on fire, and the salt isn't just sodium chloride. It's got
As
other
a flat
chemicals that
earther,
can
I'm pretty sure you also
oxidize.
believe in the spontaneous combustion of fissions. So yes.
Oh, I forgot to play a clip. I was supposed to play it, but I brought you
Wow,
up.
Taco, you just realized it. Hey, Hey, hold on, Adam. Where did everything? According to
Real fast. No. I brought him up right at the start. I was going to play this after the music. I totally forgot. This is my new intro, and I forgot to play it at the start. I have to play it. I do apologize.
Josh, can you show me what
I had a great conversation with Breakfast Tacos from Mega Bloodbath Debates on YouTube, which I consider one of the best YouTube channels ever. I accepted premise 1. If God exists, God necessarily exists. I accepted premise 2. It is possible God does not exist. From these, the conclusion follows that God does not exist. I am now an atheist. From my worldview, secular humanism is superior morally to Christianity. Thank you so much for welcoming me to atheism. I look forward to learning more about atheism. And hey, make sure to subscribe to youtube.com/@megabloodbath.
Thank you, Justin from Catholic Answers. Greatly appreciate your time.
Tacos. Earlier, Adam said that everything came from nothing. Is that correct, Adam?
They believe the Big Bang is everything comes from nothing.
Okay, so Taco, I'm pretty sure there's some other video that needs to be played when people say that normally, but I'm just asking.
Everything came from God. Time, space, and matter was spoken into creation through words. That's why we call it the universe, single sentence.
So how did the words come out if there was no
A lot
air?
of theists ask the question, how did the universe come from nothing? The reason that they ask questions like this is because the base naturalistic presuppositions that they borrow from our worldview only allow a minimal level of intelligibility at a local scale, making them unable to understand the scientific explanation of the natural formation of this current representation of the universe. They add on an incoherent presupposition that a God exists. This begins to obfuscate everything outside of the local scale to them, like a pair of rose-tinted glasses. They then borrow our justified things like space-time, logic, gravity, science, and everything else that we use, and then add incoherencies to that and call it something like the uniformity of nature. This is like adding on another pair of rose-tinted glasses. They continue this process until everything outside of local scale is completely unintelligible to them. That is why.
Where did it come from then?
He explained the quantum void and the quantum vacuum.
Yeah, but they don't exist in quantum
Adam,
physics. What's a quantum
Adam,
void?
read Genesis 1. What does it say?
What's a quantum void? You're using words that
The earth existed before God.
What's a quantum void? You're using words that aren't logical. We don't have them.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the quantum void. I'm talking about Genesis 1.
Nothing.
Genesis 1 presupposes an earth before a God.
And Left-Handed Jedi, thank you so much for the super chat. That's greatly appreciated. Left-Handed Jedi says you can't speak without a medium to carry the sound.
Correct.
Great point.
There's no air.
Thank you so much.
If there's no
Greatly
air, then there's
appreciated.
no sound and no speech.
Okay, the word is the logos, it's the thought.
There is no word without lips.
The word logos in the beginning was the word. The originals are logos.
Yeah, what lips were pronouncing it?
It's thought.
What air was it coming out of? How can you think without a brain?
Translate it in English to words.
Translated from what?
You don't listen.
Translated from what? That should be an easy answer.
So, Adam, you believe God arose from the dead?
Of course I do.
And you believe that the Antichrist is also going to rise from the dead?
I don't know. I'm not going to be here. I don't worry about those things.
So wait, when God died, how many gods died?
You're not right.
The Bible in Revelation talks about the Antichrist being wounded with a deadly wound.
Mate.
But you don't know?
Paul,
Adam,
How are you trying to come up here? You don't even know the Bible. Oh, I don't know.
Adam.
I don't know. I'm not going to be here.
Josh.
What do you think?
Josh,
You're going
there's
to be
something wrong with
raptured?
your mic. Josh, there's
Sorry.
something wrong with your mic. I don't know what it is.
Josh,
I'll
Adam,
come back. It's
the
over.
question is a disputable matter. I don't care.
Adam.
I say this thing a lot.
how many gods have died?
I believe in the W wave in quantum physics.
No, how many gods
Oh, I've
have
played this
died?
game with Muslims.
This is a really simple question. How many gods have died?
Okay, is God spirit?
No. You can just answer my question really simply. How many gods
When you
have
say got you,
died?
watch this one. I'm going to follow you, but when you say got
This
you,
is really easy. How many?
In
The
the
answer
flesh,
will be a
Jesus
number.
Christ. Jesus Christ
The answer will
died.
be a number on a number line. How many gods have died?
You know, when you die, can you raise yourself?
Simple question, and the answer will be a number. How many gods have died?
Jesus
How many?
died. Jesus is God, but he also
How many gods?
himself.
How many gods
The flesh
have died? How many gods have died? How many gods have died? The answer should be a number.
This temple, I will raise.
Is the answer a number?
I have, but he raised himself, didn't he?
What's the number of gods that have died?
The flesh.
What's the number of gods that have died?
Can a dead person raise themselves?
I'm asking you a simple question, and the answer should be a number on a
You're
number line.
for people to
How
answer
many gods have died?
The flesh of Christ died.
And that's not a number. See, you're dodging and dodging and dodging. Are you a dodger, Adam?
No.
Are you a dodger? Do you like get a ball and have people throw it at you and you dodge it all day? How many gods have died?
I answered the way I wanted to answer because I'm sentient and I'll do it the way I want.
How many gods have died?
God in the flesh died.
There's a simple numerical answer. You can give me a fraction, you can give me a decimal, you can give me an integer, you can give me any number you want, but it should be a number on a number line. How many gods have died?
How does a fraction of gods die?
How many gods have died? Just give me an answer.
Guys, I've answered. I've got to go to bed. It's late.
You haven't answered. I didn't hear you answer at all.
I answered the way that I wanted to answer.
Dustin, did you hear a number that was an answer?
I heard you say that fractions can be a number, but yes.
Yeah, I'll accept any answer you want. That's fine. Just give me an answer that's a number.
If you're not happy with it, then you're not.
Your answer was that you didn't have an answer.
No, it wasn't, because I actually spoke.
I never heard a number. What number did you speak?
God died in the flesh, didn't he?
No, that's not a number. See, maybe you don't understand language very well, because obviously you think the Tower of Babel is real, and you think that Moses lived in like 1975 BC.
2 seconds, Kurt. It's called Mount Kailash. Have you read the Bible?
Yeah, I've read the Bible.
And Tower
I don't give a shit about
Kurt, say that.
Your bullshit story about the Tower of Babel, which is not what the Bible says.
Can we look at pictures? Mount Kailash for the audience.
Because there's no pictures of an ideological tale that's written by stupid people
about a ziggurat. Kailash. Can you say that word?
It's not a mountain. No, there's no need for people to build a mountain. Did you know that, Adam?
Well, what if they did?
People don't need to build mountains.
What if they did?
People need to work together to build a mountain. So how many gods have died?
Would it still be there if they did?
Adam, this is such a not hard question. You can just give me an answer. Your answer could be 0. Your answer could be -1. Your answer could be 5. Just give me the answer. How many gods have died?
My answer is Mount Kailash, Himalayas.
My answer is Mount
Kailash, Himalayas.
It's just so hard for you to track.
How many days travel did it? No, that's my answer to your
question. I get it's hard to track.
Keep at it, Kurt. If we can teach a chimpanzee to sign language, we can do this.
I've got
many gods have died?
Mount Kailash, Himalayas. It takes 2 to 3 days to circumnavigate.
So you're saying that all the languages on Earth came from the Himalayas
of China, and they searched the earth to build up to God.
There's a super chat from Benjamin Horowitz. Thank you, Benjamin. He asks, how many gods have died, Adam? Great question, Benjamin. Thank you.
I'm going to ask a friend. Mount Kailash, Himalayas. Have a great day, guys. Come back.
Adam,
not a number.
Come back anytime.
See you later.
Come back anytime.
Welcome to atheism, brother. It's good to have you.
Thank you. See you later, mate. It's just mental retarded. See you later.
Hey, no slurs.